The Falklands, 40 years on. Hi, my name's Joe O'Connor, founder and CEO of the Transformer Company, and I help veterans, veteran business owners and those who support veterans become bigger, better and bolder versions of themselves. And I do this in three key areas: health, wealth and mindset. The Falklands, 40 years on. I remember 40 years ago, back in 1982, on the 2nd of April, I was posted in Germany, the British Army on the Rhine at the time, and the Cold War was in full swing. And I volunteered for the Falklands. I didn't go because, actually, many people may not know, but generally speaking, those posted and serving in British Army on the Rhine were not taken to the Falklands because, of course, we were defending a possible conflict with Russia or the USSR, the Cold War. And it's at this time today, the 2nd of April 2022, that we should spur a moment's thought for those who gave their lives and actually fought in the battle. And at the time it wasn't called the Falklands War, it was a conflict, and that was for insurance purposes, and maybe there's some similarities with what's going on today. I can tell you that at that time it took 3 weeks for 100 Royal Navy and civilian ships to get to the Falkland Isles. And after that, many of our soldiers were killed. In fact, we weren't prepared for a conflict in the winter, and neither were the Argentinians, and that's why they waited until this time. And it was both improvised and lethal. It lasted for 74 days and ended with an Argentina surrender on the 14th of June, returning the British Isles, the Falklands, to them. In total, around 649 Argentinian military personnel were killed, 255 British Army personnel and 3 Falkland Islanders died during the conflict. 132 aircraft were lost and 11 ships were sunk. The Pipers are to perform the Crags of Mount Tumledown on the 14th of June this year. So perhaps you could spend some time commemorating. And since the Falklands War, many more British soldiers have died, some of which I've known, through suicide. And I was only listening recently to the radio that every year the British soldiers who served in the Falklands get together, and they still have some difficulties. And my conclusion is, why? Why do we continue to fight, have conflicts, have wars, whatever you want to call it? What's going on in Ukraine presently with the Russians? There are no real winners in the end. So spend a moment to think about what the world would be like with peace. And the Falklands, 40 years on, let's learn some lessons together. And let's learn some lessons together. My name is Joe O'Connor, the Transformer. You make sure you have a restful and brilliant day. Thank you.